That's good. Hey everybody, Jason here with Premier Guitar at the Winter NAMM Show in Anaheim, in the EHX Lair with John and Arena. And we were just listening to Arena play the new 95,000 looper. Big looper for you guys, right? So tell us, who wants to talk first?
I will.
John, okay.
It's our most powerful looper to date. It's a 6-track looper with a stereo mixed down track. It has 100 loops per SD card. So you can layer on all of these, but you can basically separate all your tracks, and it has faders, which is really, really kind of fun. It has a lot of features such as undo and redo. It has a punch control, octave for half-speed stuff, reverse for backwards kind of stuff. And it has a lot of knobs, and that may look intimidating, but it's really not, because everything is on the surface and everything is labeled, you know, so it says big record button, you know, pan, all these things are just kind of right there. So it's, and once you just look at it, you're kind of like, I got this. Yeah. So
Not a lot of secrets.
No. So there's an LED display, which you'll see, but it's really simple. There's no real kind of hidden menus. You can go deep on it, like there's fully MIDI and you can kind of get in there, but you don't have to at all. And the back panel has some interesting things. Combination jacks for guitar input or a microphone input with phantom power. An auxiliary in, so you can play with, play along with tracks. Stereo out, headphone out, monitor out, which is, so the click can maybe come to here and not there. Expression pedal for overall volume. Fully MIDI, it could be the master or the slave. And USB, so you can save your loops, which is great to your computer. And also, it comes with 20 drum loops.
Was that one we heard? Was that one that comes with it? Yep.
Yeah, it was, yeah. And here's the micro SD card. It ships with a little 16 gig micro SD card, and that will give you 375 minutes of loop time. You can go all the way up to 32 gigs, and that gives you like 12 hours of loop time. 9 volts. And it's really, really fun. It's a fun looper. We're not like loop people, and Arena, started looping on it last week, and she's it now.
Well, I feel like sometimes the best way to really show what this can do is to just loop some stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
So how about Arena? Let's hear you loop some stuff. So again, describe to us a little bit what you're going to do before you do it. And then
Okay. I'm going to do layered. I'm going to start with different tracks. And this machine is really easy to understand because each track has its own drawbar, and you can visually go around on the, I don't know if you're videotaping that part, but you can switch from different track to record different ones. And yeah, I'll show you guys.
Well, let's have you take it away and see what we can do. Yeah, yeah. So cool. So you used, that was 5 tracks on that example, correct?
Yes.
You ended up at 5, and then John, you reached in. Tell us a little bit about what you did there.
I just put it on a fade out.
Yeah.
So which is great if you're like doing a performance and you don't know how to end it. You can just kind of put it on, and that's like 20, but you can make it longer, so you can like take off your whatever instrument you have on and walk off the stage, say goodnight, all that stuff.
Yep.
And also, I want to show you just another little feature. It's not really well, yeah, I guess it's a feature. You can do remixing on it. Like you can just kind of play around with it, and I have a lot of fun. So doing this. So it's. You mind if I just play a little more with it?
Yeah, yeah. No, please.
Cool. Yeah. Let's just do it. You can. I'm just gonna start it and let's see. So you can just do all fun stuff like that, which is really fun. You can also do that as a mix. So you could, if you have all these kind of cool things that you want, you can actually bounce it down to the mix track, and it will record your mix moves, which is really kind of cool. And then you can continue looping on that and just have all that stuff to your mix down. So you could actually get rid of those tracks and go even further. Yeah, it's very, very cool.
And the one thing we weren't able to really demonstrate today because of our recording setup is because we're in stereo here.
Yeah.
Right, and there you can do some panning things.
Yeah, exactly. So like this will sound like you won't even hear it, but I'm on that one. Now we're over there.
Now would those mix moves for panning be recorded down to the mix track?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can do a lot of neat stuff with it. Even for ideas, you could just kind of throw down quick ideas, for songwriter too. It's kind of a nice thing. Yeah.
So what'll be the pricing and availability on the 95,000?
It's available now. It's shipping, and it's $550.
Dig it.
Yeah.
Now, on one of those tracks, she hit the old orange op amp Big Muff as well, which is another new product you guys have. So tell us about the new op amp Big Muff.
Yeah, so it's a reissue of a Big Muff that Electro-Harmonix made in the late 70s. There was like this kind of, I'm not sure why, but it was a redesign of the Big Muff using op amps instead of transistors. And it was that was the standard Big Muff, I think in like 77, 78, maybe 79. And then we went back to transistors, which are the normal Big Muffs. All Big Muffs are like that, except for that one. And then I guess there was just like a cult following of that certain model. And then
Thanks to Billy Corgan?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know if he's the main. I mean, I know he's the main guy now. I'm not sure if they were sought after before he did it. But if you watch, he talks about it in a video where it's he didn't know he was buying that style. And it just had that sound, and then those became really popular. And it has that sound.
Yeah.
You want to just hear it alone?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's get you up here and play some. All right. So now, John, we've kind of shifted around a little bit. We got you at the Strat here. We're gonna plug into this Big Muff. So why don't you play your clean signal, and then I'll kick it on here. All right. So that's available now, and what will be the price on that?
I knew you had to ask me a question that I don't know the answer.
It's only the fourth day, and
Well, I think it's about $80, but don't quote
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
well, they can find it online. It's
Yeah.
pretty. It's under 100, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's really clear. So you can hear the note definition. Turn it on.
All right.
Yeah, it's real clear. Noisy little bugger.
Dig it. Oh well. Well, we won't turn all of them on this time. Like
We
did last-
can.
You can? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Dig it. All right.
Boy, that sounds great.
That sounds great.
That's so good.
John, thanks again, buddy. Always good to see you.
You too.
Arena, thank you. This is Come on, Arena. This is Jason Chadwick with PremierGuitar.com.